I started my day by the sea, looking up at Menton's old town, glowing against the mountains. The colors, the light, the breeze, everything pulls you in. So let's climb from the shoreline into those lively alleys and feel the rhythm of this beautiful Riviera town. The sea in Menton is impossible to resist. It's so bright, so blue, it pulls you closer before you even realize it. From the shoreline, the old town climbs in color toward the mountains, and I couldn't help but follow. The old town rises in layers, a honeycomb of ochre and apricot facades stacked against the hillside. As your eyes move upward, the rooftops appear in gentle steps, each one slightly higher than the last. Behind it all, the mountains, raw, rocky, and majestic, they rise like ancient guardians, holding the town in a protective embrace. Their ragged edges contrast with the softness of the pastel houses, creating a view that feels both wild and tender. Then the cathedral rises, elegant, serene, and unmistakable. Its bell tower stands like a lighthouse of stone, guiding your gaze upward. The facade catches the afternoon light, turning golden and almost honey-colored. And from the sea, it feels like the heart of Menton, the point where all the streets and stories and centuries converge. The port marina of Menton feels like the town's heartbeat, bright, lively, and gently swaying with the rhythm of the Mediterranean. From the moment you step onto the promenade, you're wrapped in a scene that blends everyday life with postcard beauty. Then comes the part that makes the marina feels like a celebration. The line of restaurants stretching along the water's edge. As the day brightens, they open one by one, and each with its own personality. The marina isn't just a port. It's a stage where the sea, food, and daily life meet in the brightest Mediterranean light. The old town of Menton feels like a place that wakes slowly, as if the sun itself has learned to linger over its pastel walls. Elderly neighbors greet each other in a mix of French and Italian, an easy bilingual rhythm shaped by centuries of borderland living. Menton is known for this blend, a town where dAzur elegance meets Ligurian warmth, and where daily life moves with a gentle pulse than its glossier Riviera neighbors. Daily life here is intimate and unhurried. People shop at small markets rather than supermarkets, choosing lemons, olives, and herbs with the same care their grandparents did. conversations spill into the streets about the weather, the sea, the festival, and Menton's quality of life is famously high, shaped by its mild climate, its gardens, and its deep sense of community. To eat in Menton is to taste the border itself. The cuisine blends French Provençal flavors with the Ligurian soul of Italy. The newer side of Menton stretches out beside the old town like a brighter, more spacious chapter of the same story. Still Mediterranean at heart, but with a different rhythm, a different light, a different way of breathing. They call the seaside promenade the Promenade du Soleil, which opens wide and sunlit, lined with palm trees and belly pop facades that feel airy and elegant. The buildings here are softer in style, creamy yellows, pale pinks, clean lines, echoing the Riviera's golden age while embracing a more modern ease. The promenade is known for its architectural charm and coastal views, blending historic hotels with newer seaside structures. And tourists like me will never miss out the Old Cathedral of Menton that sits in one of the most breathtaking positions on the entire Riviera, perched high above the old town, rising from the hillside like a crown of stone and light. And from the sea it becomes the focal point of the entire landscape, the point where your eyes naturally climb as the pastel houses stack themselves upward. And the mountains frame it like a natural amphitheater. And standing between the glittering sea and the sunlight rooftops, climbing towards the cathedral, I realize Menton isn't just a town. It is a whole Mediterranean heartbeat.